Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Generations Voyager class Megatron. As you can see, his alternate mode is of course a tank. Now, he is a repaint and a retool of the Revenge of the Fallen Hunt for the Decepticons bludgeon. And overall, I really adore this color scheme, this new mold. It's just great. So obviously Megatron's been a tank for probably at least the last decade, and the trend continues here. So anyways, primary colors, of course, very reminiscent of his Generation 2 / Armada color scheme, with the, of course, the lime neon green. Does have some orange on the sides right here, and he also has some, it looks like bronze or brown on the cow catchers, and of course he does have some purple on the little tip, the missile pods, this little gun here, and then of course the gun barrel right there. He also has some purple on the back portions of the treads, and then of course on his crotch guard in robot mode, and then of course he does have a black Decepticon logo right on the little side of the tank, which is going to become a shoulder in robot mode. Now, much like Bludgeon, he does the exact same features. Turret rotates all the way around, but the cannon won't go up, and of course the missiles won't rotate, and then this little machine gun will obviously rotate. So pretty cool. And yeah, overall I really like this new remold. It's just great, it's awesome, and he does have a little silver right there, I forgot to point out, on the under this little tip here. And they did actually do a pretty good job of fixing this little piece here, because when Bludgeon came out they were kind of complaining about the fact that this would obviously break off when you bought it. So and of course the other issue being the swords. He does come with the same weapons again, much like Bludgeon. The sword, you can see this is kind of a little warped here, but maybe once I'm done recording this, I'm probably going to either, like, I don't know, I'm probably going to have to soak it in a hot bath to make it, you know, to get it to a correct position, as in to pretty much straighten out the sword. So he does have the same detailing on the front as Bludgeon, the little wheels and whatnot. So anyways, overall it's a very good tank mode. I like the colors, and it's pretty good. So anyways, enough of me blathering on about the figure. Let's get into the transformation. Now the transformation is the exact same, careful camera. So the transformation is the exact same as Bludgeon, so I'm not going to really pretty much go in depth into the transformation. So just going to pretty much remove the weapons to start off. And when you do remove the weapons, he kind of looks like a troll. I'm really sorry, but he kind of looks like a mini tank without that extended barrel. Anyways, so continuing on to the transformation, exact same. Let's not get our heads into the nitpicks and whatnot. So yeah. Just fold like stuff like that. Like so. Honestly, the transformation is pretty satisfying, but the tricky part is getting the hip guards to cooperate when you transform the legs. So just be careful when you transform this, because it may possibly break. So just be advised and take precautions when you need to. So thanks for stuff like that. And yeah, you can see the colors of the treads are kind of I mean, on Bludgeon, they're obviously black, but these are kind of more of a grayish brown color. And I really commend Hasbro for flipping the holster up there. I really commend Hasbro for doing what they've done over the years, which is kind of cool. So, flip the arms like that. And then just push. This is the tricky part, and I always worry about this, is to get the head to pop up like that, because I fear it's going to break someday. But on mine, it's pretty sturdy. And then flip the crack plate down, and then just get the swords stored right back into the like that. Oh, and then flip in the panels like that. And there you have Megatron in robot mode. Articulation is pretty much the exact same. The head rotation, the arms, the arm articulation, pretty much the exact same thing. I wish he had waist articulation, but obviously it's the darn transformation. And he does have the cool little Mecha Live feature with the bones turning in like that. So he kind of still has some aspects from Bludgeon. And however, on the bio, it doesn't really specifically say that he's close friends with Bludgeon, but obviously in different continuities, he's close friends with someone or one another. Now his head is different, as you can see. It's very Generation 2-like, and overall, it's really cool. The box art of his face is pretty detailed, and this is pretty something awesome. I mean, this is something that would really haunt a lot of people on Halloween or Christmas or whatever. But they gotta be a Scrooge to be haunted. For those of you who are Scrooges, I apologize. Especially Jim Carrey, so. Anyways, and a noticeable difference is, of course, the Decepticon logo right in the abdominal region. I kind of like that. However, on Bludgeon, it doesn't have that, so. Oh well. It may have, I don't know. But if it does, just. Anyways. So yeah, he's very purple and very green and very orange, so he has a really lot of purple that shows up in robot mode, which is kind of cool. His swords obviously will hold in his hand like so. Just gonna they're a little bit easier to put into the his hands, because the other complaint was on Bludgeon they would kind of warp, and yeah. Apologies if I'm, talking a lot of depth into the detail of this figure, but I just can't get over this figure, this mold, because it's just one of the best. And I knew this figure of Bludgeon would be retooled like this, and it's just wow. Anyways, overall, will I highly recommend picking this guy up? I would say yes. He's a great figure, a great homage to Generation 2 Megatron, a little bit of Transformers Armada mixed in with him, of course, the orange. But if this figure would be re-released with a very Armada Megatron head, of course, with the same face, but with a different helmet, of course, with the antlers as, I don't know, like Unicron's horns, but just shrunken down to normal Transformer size. That's how would I describe them. But yeah, I would pick this guy up. Now, the thing is, he's a little hard to find now. I was able to find him at my local Toys R Us. He was the only one on the shelf, and I'm very fortunate to have him in my collection. So anyways, overall, pick this guy up if you find him. And overall, he's just a great, great figure. So anyways, that is my video review of the Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Megatron. Before I end it, the other reason I meant to mention this, I was going to mention this at the beginning, is because the Fall of Cybertron subline is, from what I'm hearing, I wish, because the Fall of Cybertron toys are great, but for some reason I haven't seen like a Fall of Cybertron Megatron toy being released. But that's the reason why I got this figure, because I just really wanted to fill that void. So anyways, that is my video review of the Transformers Generations Voyager class Megatron. I will see you all very soon. I'll be back as soon as possible with my next video. And yeah, so take care, see you soon, have a great day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye!